Alright, hi guys, Brian here, and today I want to give you my quick impressions on the Transformers Combiner Wars Offroad figure. Now, this guy has a lot of controversy because he's supposed to be, not Dead End, not Breakdown, Wildrider? Wildrider. He's supposed to be Wildrider, so it basically should be this color scheme of this mold, I think. Or maybe it should be this mold. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be this mold that he's supposed to be a repaint of. And they actually are making one. I'm pretty sure it's this guy. But oh well. Offroad, new character in the Stunticons, and is a truck. And I love this guy. His vehicle mode looks awesome. I don't think I quite like it quite as much as I like Dead Ends, but this is a damn good vehicle mode. And yeah, his head's gonna be visible, so he doesn't pull off the undercarriage as well as other guys do, but I guess I'm okay with it, I guess. Guess what? He rolls. But you caught a glimpse just a moment ago. Let's go ahead and bring his Decepticon buddies, his compatriots, his brothers in arms, his tolerated colleagues in to see how they look. Bam! 5 Stunticons. These guys look good as a unit. I dig these guys. I'm glad to have these guys. They just make me happy in the pants. Not literally, by the way. I might want to add that. These guys look good together. I am super satisfied with the way this team looks together in vehicle mode. Dig it. We also have, for scale, Bombshell, who is tiny and an insect and is fun-sized. We've also got, first edition, Optimus Prime, who is a Voyager and is big, and this scale works for me. I like it. We've also got Chromia, a Cybertronian deluxe motorcycle. I'm okay with this. Cybertronian vehicle mode gets the pass. Yay. I also happen to have her on hand. Here is Windblade, a figure prominent in the comics right now, and who I like. This scale is crappy for scale, because that is a tiny car, truck. Or a huge-ass tiny jet. Tiny or huge. Tiny, huge. One of those two. Or that or neither. Or is it both? Speaking of things that are out of scale in aerial vehicles, here's a random Aerialbot. Alpha Bravo. Hey, I didn't realize this when I was planning out who I was going to grab. They're both the new guys. I decided to use Alpha Bravo for off-road here because, you know, black with white. I didn't want to use any of the other ones because gray or red. So that kind of amuses me that I accidentally grabbed the two new guys together. Anyway, they're about the same scale mass-wise. They feel about the same weight. They look to be about the same amount of dimensions. They look to be about the same in dimensions. Mostly. I mean, excluding like taking something and stretching it out, like his tail fin here. I'm basically okay with these guys. Granted, I would prefer a helicopter to be significantly bigger than a truck, but I'm weird and actually like scale in Transformers. So, there is his comparisons. What do you say we go ahead and get to vehicle mode? No, he's already in vehicle mode. What do you say we get to robot mode, and I will talk about why I like this guy some more. Where do you want to go? 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 Do. And here is Off-Road in his robot mode. And I think officially it's the arm's supposed to be up like this or something like that, but I think they look better like that, so that's how I'm doing it. And he's got a bit of a backpack on him. But for his articulation, it's got a ball-jointed head with a pretty decent range of motion. Motion up and down, motion up and down, motion up and down. His motion left and right is pretty good too, because it's a ball joint, you can spin all the way around. His motion on his arms, I'm continuing to use that word, is pretty good. These panels do get in the way of the backpack a bit, unfortunately. But he can go out pretty damn well. But he can go out very far. You can do a full 360 on it if you heat stuff. He's got a bicep swivel at the elbow. He's got a 90-degree elbow and nothing at the wrist. He's got a waist joint because he can turn into an arm. He's got a ball-jointed hip so he can go forward and backwards and outwards pretty decently. His knee does 90 degrees. Oh yeah, he's got a thigh swivel. He's got no feet whatsoever. So his articulation is pretty good for the Combiner Wars. His head sculpt. He's the new guy, so he has a brand new head sculpt that doesn't need to be compared to G1. And holy crap, is his head sculpt awesome! I love this head sculpt. I'm not a huge fan of the lime green face, but it's a brand new character, and I'm willing to let him go with it. So I'm like, hey, you rock the lime green face. You rock it. I dig his paint scheme. I dig his color scheme. I dig the teal. I dig the gray. I dig the red. I just dig this guy. But before I go off on a tangent, which should be saved for my final thoughts, let's go ahead and bring in his compatriots. No, getting ahead of myself. He came with weapons that I forgot to talk about while in vehicle mode. You've got an axe, which is awesome. I love axes. Guys, and he can hold it and it holds well, and he can go chop. He's got a hand cannon gun foot thingy that looks cool but is completely useless as a weapon, so yeah. Just like all of them are useless as weapons in my opinion. Alright. Discuss that. Now, let's get his compatriots in. Bam! 5 Stunticons that you can't see. You're looking down too far. There you guys go. Come on, focus on. There you go. Okay. So, bam, 5 Stunticons. And these guys are a good-looking team. I am okay with Offroad taking the place of Wildrider. I had to think of his name again. I like that he adds a little bit of diversity to the team. He looks unique, but still like indicative of the color scheme, and just he works for me. So these guys look good together as a team. As I've said in every single other video, they look good together. Bam, bombshell. Tiny, looks good. I'm okay. Yay. Kapow. First edition Optimus Prime, Transformers Prime. I'm okay with this. Looks good. Yay. Guess who's Chromia? Chromia is Chromia. I don't even understand that statement. Why am I saying that statement? Pair of Deluxes. They are about the same height. Look good to me. Windblade. She's a popular character in the comic books. I like her as a character, and she happened to be, handy when I was doing my size comparisons. So, there she is. Speaking of random jets as a comparison, here's Alpha Bravo, who is a helicopter, not a jet. But they're both brand new characters to the teams that they are part of. I like him better than him. So, I guess that brings us to my final thoughts on Offroad here. I am perfectly okay with a new character being introduced to Stunticons. I'm a fan of red and black, so you're gonna win me over with a gray and black color scheme. I love the way he looks. I love the head sculpt on this guy. I haven't mentioned that. He just looks cool. I like his alt mode. I like the teal, gray, red, black. I like this color scheme. I'm okay with him being replacing Wildrider, and I like this figure. This is actually my favorite of the Stunticons. I just love the way these shoulder pads make him look. I love... He's an awesome looking figure to me. He's got a great silhouette and just menace and honor or whatever emotion I want to get out of this guy. I seem to can get. And it's like, oh, this guy would have sold me more on Combiner Wars than anything else, I think. So, there's basically my final thoughts on the guy. I completely dig this guy. I'm curious to know what you guys think about him. What alt mode would you have preferred for him to have, if anything? Would you have preferred Wildrider to be on the team, or are you like me in the fact that you like this new guy? Let me know down below, guys. So, talk to you later. Bye.